Hey, welcome back to the Calibrated Concepts YouTube channel. My name is Ellie, and we talk all about all kinds of things to help your business be more simple, to be a little more techy. Today we are talking about the Dubsado app. It's finally been released, and I cannot wait to break it down with you. It's not done. There's still a lot of features to come. There's still bits and pieces that feel a bit weird, and I'll talk you through those. But having the Dubsado, like not having to go through the web browser if I'm trying to do something out and about and click on the teeny tiny things, it's gonna make a big difference. It also means that I try to keep work off my phone as much as possible. So I have all these apps muted. I can't really receive messages for my emails or any of these kinds of things that I use for work on my phone because boundaries and mental health and things like that. However, there are times when you're just sitting on the bus going, oh my gosh, did I send that contract? And mostly, again, that stuff is really automated for me, but maybe I'm on the bus and I've gotten an email that says, yes, I would love to book a website project with you. Let's get started. And now I can just go, great, click 2 buttons in the app on my phone and it's done. And I'm already all signed in because it's an app and it's not me having to re-sign in through the web browser. So before I get too much further down that rabbit hole, let's talk you through. So first things first, I have started a just demo brand trial account so that I can share this all with you without showing you all of my client data. So let's get started. All right. So in here, you can see all of your clients. So I can see all the clients I've worked with, and you can see all of the different categories of leads. And so whatever status they have that you've given them, you can see all of those as well. And you'll be able to see all of your ongoing projects right on the dashboard, which is handy. The inbox at this stage is coming soon, but you will be able to see a lot more in there shortly. I love that you have your calendar right here, really available to see what's coming up, what's going on in your business, and a real quick bird's eye view over the next couple of weeks. I also love that they've done it on a week-by-week basis. The other thing they have is just chat support. It is just like on their website because it's run by Intercom, so is the one on their website. So super handy if you're having any hiccups or questions to be able to search their forums as well as to be able to ask for any help you might need. So going back to the projects, because we didn't have any notifications, by the way, we skipped that one, but going back to projects, inside each client project, you have the status, the dates that it's ranging from, you have the client information, any custom fields you might have added. You can change all these things as well. You can turn on or turn off the client portal, change a location if it's happening in an in-person environment. And you can send emails just by clicking directly on their email right there under client. Under forms, you can add and send them new forms. So I can send right here, like I'm sending a contract and an intake questionnaire. And all I need to do is literally just click and go. And then from the 3 dots, I can click that and say send to client. That opens the email form and I can go ahead and pop all of that in. So you can see here, I just say, hey, here's the contract for our new project. And then go ahead and pop a subject in, any other information you need. The signature that you've set for your Dubsado account will just automatically show up here, which is handy. And then you can go ahead and send that off. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it, and discard it. And in your messages, you will be able to see any emails you've sent from Dubsado, not just in the app, but in that desktop as well as any emails you've received from your clients or potential clients if you've connected your outbox. So I can see all of my emails from my clients that have come into my Gmail just because they've been synced that way. And then you have your invoices. You can create new invoices and add. So I'm going to add sample packages here and because I was impatient and clicked twice, which is a fun Dubsado thing, I'll need to remove one, but first I'm going to add a add-on. And so now I'll delete one of my duplicate package 3s. And then you can play in, so you can just add items that quickly. You can also add items by hand if you don't have packages set up. You can apply discounts if you have those set up, but if you don't have them set up, you have to go set them up first. You can see the invoice details, set the invoice date, invoice title, invoice number if you need to amend that, all right in here, which is handy. And then you can go ahead and take a look at payment plans. So you can select a payment plan. Again, it doesn't, because it's a trial, there aren't existing payment plans set up. I currently on mine have like 34, 33, 33, so those, or 50, 50. But you can set them up manually just like this as a one-off. And so I've set it up for 2 installments, and then I've gone in and said divided equally, say that this one is due 1 day before the project starts, and the other one I will put in to be 1 day after the project starts. Now, interestingly, on the Dubsado web browser, you can add reminders. So I could set it up so that 7 days after they have paid this, they will receive an automatic reminder. And this is me double checking, like this feature isn't there, but it isn't right now. You cannot add an automated reminder from mobile to your, but you can, if you have them set up for your standard packages or standard payment plans, it can do that. You'll also see any transactions or payments right in here as well. All right, the last one on this, because it's a trial, is the scheduling. So you can go ahead and send scheduling appointment requests. So this one, any appointment type you have, you can invite the client to book their own time, or you can just go ahead and book it for them, which is handy. So again, if you invite them, it's going to send them an email. You're just going to have to fill that out. I'm not seeing a place here yet to use your email templates. So right here, you can see there's nowhere to say, oh, you know, in Dubsado, you have all these email templates you can set up, canned emails, if you want to call them that, and they're not in the app from what I can see. So you do need to manually type out emails or have them somewhere you can quickly copy and paste at the moment. I also don't see custom form fields where it will auto fill in first name, all those kinds of things based on the project. So you're going to have to manually type those things in at the moment as well. However, all of the handy links for the project are in there, and that's super useful. All right. So here real quick, what I'm going to do is switch to my personal account. Okay, so I'm just going to search for one of my projects that I've used to test things in the past. And so here is that account. So this is a project that exists in my Dubsado, and everything's pretty much the same, but you can see now there's a few things in there. There's emails that I've sent to myself. There are completed forms, no invoices because I haven't invoiced myself, but you also have appointments you can see where they've happened and workflows. So I don't have any workflows applied, but I'm going to show you real quick how easy it is to apply a workflow. So I'm going to go ahead and search because they're not popping up for some reason, but I know the names of them. So I'm going to say website launched. And this will set out all the things that happen when I finish a website project, which is typically telling them, hey, here's the last installment of your invoice. Here's how you can maintain your website. Here's how you can access me if you need help. And then a couple days later, it asks for things like testimonials. So I'm just going to see down here, I'm just double checking how you can insert things. And what I love about this is this was me double checking for you. It stayed in my brand colors. Super, super useful. So obviously the trial was in Dubsado's branding because it's a trial and it hasn't all been filled out, but this one is in my brand burgundy and in my fonts and all the things I've chosen. So super lovely. All right. So that is everything there is to know at this time about the new Dubsado app. There is so much going on in there, and you can see there's going to be more as far as messages. There's going to be more as far as, I'd say, some of these features that I kind of told you were lacking at the moment. But I cannot wait. And it's so handy and so much more user friendly than using Dubsado in your web browser on your phone. The web browser obviously still has a lot more feature when you're using it on desktop on your computer, but they've come so close to getting everything squished into this app, and I can't wait to see what they do with it over the next few months. And let me know if you have any questions, if you're using it yet, if you had a feature that I showed you that you have want some more clarification on. All right. Dubsado is one of my number one recommended tools. So if you're not using it yet and you're a service provider and you're thinking about it, really, really give it a go. Oh, and if you found this video useful, go ahead and like, subscribe, all those things. Thank you. Have a good day.